Yes, what can we say about that? But we actually had a game plan, dare I say it? United beating Villarreal, the first team to win there, I think, in 3 years. An English team to win there in 3 years, anyway. I mean, it wasn't blood and thunder. It wasn't high press. It wasn't expansive, elaborate style football. But at the end of the day, tonight, with everything that's going on, was all about the result. I said it on the road trip. It's down on the players if they can make this happen. If they just played, it just needed a solid game, and that's what we got. It was solid. We sort of played it right with the players in the end. So starting off with the solid setup, don't give anything away, don't make any mistakes. I thought that was probably going to be the tempo for like 20 minutes and then sort of build our way into the game. It took us a little bit longer. We sort of went into half time and everyone was like, it just looks like we're playing for a draw. And I understood the draw. I did. I think the goals in the end were a bonus for us because we just put everything to bed. The draw going into Young Boys would have been fine. We weren't playing well enough in the first half to warrant the goals. But just when Bruno and Rashford came on and that directness of play, I'm sure that's what Carrick was probably going at and that's what they've worked on. It's like, just stay solid, earn your way into the game, don't make any mistakes. I mean, it could have gone the other way because David De Gea did keep us in the game. He made some absolutely outstanding saves. The one in the second half, especially, which he tips upwards over the bar. That could have changed everything because at that point we weren't playing well enough to see us getting back in the game, in my opinion. And that was where I thought the ultimate fear was. After that, they didn't really create anything and we started to get on top. And then Carrick made a substitution at the right time, around the hour mark. And it just brought Bruno on, who just completely changed the game as an attacking threat for us. Rashford was more direct. We had someone over the top. It made more space for Sancho because Bruno was picking up the spaces better than Donny van der Beek. Again, Donny van der Beek needs to be in one of the two holding roles for me. It's not a 10 and it's not his position. He's never going to get there ahead of Bruno. We've seen what Bruno does. He dropped deeper when he had to. He picked up the passes. He played it simply, played the balls we needed to start making Villarreal think. But all in all, the game plan pretty much worked out perfect for us because a confidence booster for the defence. First clean sheet in the Champions League this season. Man, we've been crying out for a clean sheet, and what that will do to us will give it will do us good by no end. I mean, yeah, Chelsea at weekend is a different kettle of fish, and every United fan, honestly, hand on heart, isn't expecting much from that game. Let's be honest. We're not thinking that we are going to get anything, and we're not going to have the quality that we had tonight in Villarreal. Let's not forget they're a mid-table La Liga team. They're not brilliant, and as excellent as the result was, the performance is still there, and the same players are still there. It's in the same coaching setup, and then you got to look at it on that. I mean, we should be beating Villarreal. We put them demons to bed from the final in the Europa League, and hopefully it's them two results against them that knock them back out of the Champions League, and we get a little bit of revenge that way. But to be fair, it was just about the result, wasn't it? We're looking at it and we're just saying we don't know what we're going to expect. Same coaching staff, like we said loads of times. It's on the players, like I said in the road trip. They had to be the ones that made this today, and you know what? They stuck to the job. It wasn't pretty at all in the first half, especially, but stuck to the job. Massive shout out to Jadon Sancho for his first goal. It was coming. I thought he had a very constructive, very, very constructive game today. We could see the changing of the forward line, switching from left to right. Ronaldo, Martial, Ronaldo. Then in the second half, when Rashford came on, give us that dimension again, a bit something a bit different, and that's what gives Sancho his space. Another assist for Bruno. Bruno could have had a hat trick of assists there if Sancho puts that one in, which he should have, his first chance. There's another assist. Then Ronaldo, then Rashford, he put through, clean through, he missed his chance. And that is what Bruno brings. The impacts and the directness and the vision. You can't buy that. You really can't buy that. That's the quality of Bruno. And now it's down to the next manager, not Michael Carrick. As good as tonight felt and everyone needed that pick-up, we know Michael Carrick's not the man. Let's take that out of the equation altogether. It's balancing Bruno, working them out. And a better coach, like I said, will figure him out. We basically did today, what Carrick did today was bare basic football. And in the end, We had too much for Villarreal. We wore them down. We stayed in it. And if anyone was going to score towards the end, it was probably going to be us with the likes of Ronaldo. Every single game, 5 games in a row in the Champions League. The man is a phenom. He's ridiculous. There again, absolutely immense. Double figures this season now for Ronaldo. And without him, this Champions League, we'd have been struggling. We said that while Ollie was in charge. Tonight, the one chance came along and he took it. Absolutely brilliant. Going into the midfield, I would say Fred probably is the one that stays there as a defensive aspect of his performances so far. It's got McTominay off it for me. If you had to choose between one of him and Fred, alongside of Donny van der Beek, then it would have to be Fred. Fred deserves credit. He was involved in both goals today in terms of breaking up play. High press as well. Got the interception of such off the defender for Ronaldo to score the goal. So you've got to give him credit where it's due. He was there when we needed him. He broke up the play and set it up. Alongside McTominay, we'll give him props on that. He did play the ball out to Ronaldo. But Fred was the one who broke it up again. Doing what Fred needs to do, which is get the ball, play it to someone simple. The game isn't difficult. In the first half, him and McTominay was trying to do things he shouldn't. Just pass the ball first time. Give it to a better player. Move it quicker. You don't have to dwell on the ball. And it was, again, through little mistakes that Villarreal were looking dangerous. Our simple mistakes. That was it. We cut them out. And that's, for I'd say 80% of the game, that's what we did different. We cut out the simple, stupid mistakes. And that's why we stayed in the game. Simple, basic football is all Michael Carrick did today. The players just had to stick to a position. Don't take too many chances early doors. And Mickey would have been loving that first half, by the way. Absolutely loving that first half. The problem you've got is it's balancing it, like I said. Martial and Donny van der Beek looked like lost sheep, to be honest, in that first half. Martial couldn't really influence the game that much. A couple of decent hold-up touches. He hasn't played for a long time. We'll give him that. There is a spot for him in this squad and in this team. It's now down for the manager to figure out how he balances these players, because we've seen today how it can work, albeit it was a bit tentative and risky at times, but for De Gea, like I said. But we've seen how it can work. We don't have to be all guns blazing all the time, but you have to find a spot for Bruno. He has to play. He's seen why. And it has to be one of two out of Fred and McTominay, if any. And that's the only way this team moves forward. The next manager has to be the right one. That's important now. We've put Champions League to bed. The sooner we get the new manager in and get everything settled, the better. Because then we can start looking ahead and trying to build back up before we start the Champions League again and getting back up into the top 4. Because let's be honest, we all said at the start of the season, this is where this squad should be bare minimum. We expect to be challenging for a title. A couple of wins in the Premier League going forward, then we're going to be right back in it. And that's what's important. It's getting that stability back. The new manager coming in as soon as possible, give him more time. 26 games left in the league season, so plenty of time to get this sorted and turned around. It's not over. He said Champions League is now officially to bed. And that's it. Perfect. Finished like it should be. We will beat Young Boys and we'll have a chance to play some of the fringe players. And hopefully a new manager's in charge then so we can see a few more of the players. This is the positions United should be in. Games to spare, competition out of the way. Thank you. Back where we belong in the last 16. That's it. That's all we wanted from tonight. Professional performance. Credit to the team. Credit to Carrick for getting that right. His substitutions, spot on, timings, even had the chance to take Ronaldo off in a Champions League game before it was finished. Can't ask for much more than that. It's a results game. We got a little bit of a better performance today, and we're going to take that. But we got the win. That put us through, and that's all that matters. Guys, get your comments in below. Let me know what you thought. I will be back with the guys on the fan forum just to discuss everything about tonight and going forward, new manager and everything like that. Later on, do tune in for that as well, guys. But for now, cheers for watching. As always, comment below, like the video, subscribe to United Stand. See you.